Hi Libra, this is your December 16th through the 22nd weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love entering your life. Spread number 2 is for those of you who are already involved with somebody. Spread number 3 is love from the past. After that, then spread number 4, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And the fifth, the final spread, will be what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is a new love this week, Libra. For some of you, it's not really brand spanking new. Anyway, we got the King of Pentacles clarified by the World. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Ten of Cups clarified by the Star. In the potential outcome, we have the Knight of Pentacles with the Two of Cups and Justice. And we also have Death on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We also have Water. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but then we also have Aquarius, and we have you, Libra. Alright, I usually go with Kings and Queens, Empresses, and the Empress, if any of them show up, right? So you got this King of Pentacles, the very first card that came out, so I assume that's the person you're dealing with, right? So this King of Pentacles could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or somebody with a ton of Earth in their chart. If they're not an Earth sign, maybe they're embracing the energy of this King of Pentacles, somebody who is wealthy, somebody who is an entrepreneur, somebody who is very grounded, serious, somebody who works in a financial institution, something along those lines. And you will know if this reading if this spread is applicable to you, if something is coming to an end this week. Something is definitely done, something is coming to an end, and now this King of Pentacles can come to you. Let me explain, right? First of all, the King of Pentacles themselves is clarified by the World, and we also have Death on the bottom of the deck. So both the World and Death are ending cards. Both are also transformation cards, especially the Death card. Right? The World, since it could be a card of an ending, so when something ends and something new begins, in a way it is a transformation. Okay? The World is also a card of someplace remote, or can be interpreted as such. So for some of you, this person is at a distance from you. It could have been a long distance thing, or something like that. So perhaps the distance will no longer be a problem, right? So let me throw in some examples, and these are just examples, Libra, as to what could be happening with the World and the Death card. For some of you, this person is retiring. The retirement is an ending, right? Retirement is a transformation. For others of you, perhaps this person is in school and they're graduating, or maybe their semester is over. Maybe they're away in college and they're coming back. All right. For others of you, maybe this person is cashing in on something this week. Dividends, or maybe the company they work for went IPO at some point in the past, and they're cashing in, so they're going to become, their financial situation will improve. Okay, for others of you, maybe they're wrapping up a divorce. Perhaps they are transferring within the same company that they work for from one office to another location. Right? Or maybe they're quitting one job that was away, or maybe they're wrapping up a long business trip and they're transferring over to where you live. These are just examples. But again, something is definitely done. All right? And now they're able to come to you. Because here comes that Knight of Cups. Right? So that's what they're coming in with. The Knight of Cups. And it's not even a page. There's nothing wrong with pages. But the Knight of Cups, it's all about, when people know that they have certain feelings towards another person. All right? The Knight of Cups is the most loving, caring, the most romantic knight out of all 4 knights. What I noticed, before I forget, in the beginning, in the main spread on the left, we have the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. And the first 2 cards in the potential outcome are the Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. Okay? Similar energies, right? Pentacles and Cups. All right? But right there in the middle, the third card in the main spread is the Ten of Cups clarified by the Star. The Ten of Cups is a card of a family, commitment, marriage. That card is often referred to as the happily ever after card, and this card showed up in the main spread. This card is not even a clarifier. This card did not show up in the potential outcome or on the bottom of the deck. This card showed up in the main spread. What that tells me is that there's definitely a commitment coming up between the two of you. Definitely. Right? It's not even in the potential outcome. It's in the main spread. And it's clarified by the star, which is a card of an Aquarius, but it's also a card of a wish come true, and this is something people usually wish for and hope for a very long time. Yeah, in the potential outcome, same thing, right? The Knight of Pentacles, Earth sign indicator. The Knight of Pentacles is all about long term. It's all about planning ahead. It's all about financial abundance. And then we have the Two of Cups. As you can see, we have two people in the Two of Cups. That's a card of a soulmate connection, unconditional love. And then we have Justice. So you decided to show up for your own reading, Libra. That's your major arcana card. And to me personally, it's always a good sign when the zodiac sign the reading is for shows up in their own potential outcome. You're there. You're in the outcome. Sitting right next to the Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. That's good, if you ask me. Alright, so yeah, it looks awesome, Libra. Really happy for you. Congratulations. If you are already in a relationship or married, Libra, this spread is for you. And boy, oh boy, what an amazing reading. As you can see, I did not even have to clarify anything. Alright, so I got Temperance, the Empress, the High Priestess, and the Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You know, no matter how this can be interpreted, it's still good. Every single scenario I can think of is good. Right, first of all, Temperance, right? Temperance is a Sagittarius major arcana card. So this card could be interpreted many different ways, and a zodiac sign of Sagittarius is one of the interpretations, right? So maybe you're celebrating a Sagittarius birthday this week, or it could be one of the things that's happening, because all these cards could represent different things. I've seen that happen in the past. All right, so one thing, like I said, you could be celebrating a Sagittarius birthday this week. All right, if Sagittarius is out of the question, then Temperance is all about healing. It's all about balance. All right, it's all about patience. Temperance, with the Temperance card, nobody is in a hurry. Nobody is ever in a hurry with the Temperance card. The Empress in the middle, that's actually you, Libra. It's one of your major arcana cards. You share it with Taurus. And speaking of Taurus, the Hierophant right next to the deck is a Taurus major arcana card. But the Empress, yeah, since this is your reading, that's probably you. At the same time, the Empress is a mother figure, a spouse figure. All right. The Empress is, if we forget about figures, then the Empress is abundance in its purest form. And since the Empress is associated with Venus, Venus is not just about love. It's also about money, right? Luxury. All right. So then we have the Hierophant, right? The Hierophant could be, like I said, a Taurus you're dealing with, but the Hierophant is a card of something formal, official, educational, religious, something about spirituality. It's a card of tradition, and it's also a card of marriage. All right, so you see, all those three cards, no matter how you slice it or dice it, they're all really good, positive, major arcana cards. They're all major arcana cards. And the Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck is the only minor arcana card. But it's one of those minor arcana cards you actually want to have, right? Because the Ace of Cups is all about love, expressing love, showing emotions, showing care. It's that type of ace. So let me know how this plays out for you. Because if we put all these cards together, it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. Alright? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Libra, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the King of Cups, then the Five of Cups. We also have the Knight of Swords, clarified by the Five of Swords. And we have Judgment on the bottom of the deck. So you got this King of Cups, right? Who is probably a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or somebody with a lot of water in their charts, with some major placements, water major placements in their chart. And yeah, you'll be hearing back from them. But I think you're going to get a little upset with them. Probably not even a little. Okay? Not even a little. Because I think the Knight of Swords, clarified by the Five of Swords, this is your reaction. This is you getting upset. This is you chasing this person out of your life for good. All right? Yeah? Those are not pretty energies. Especially together, right? especially together, because the Knight of Swords could be interpreted so many different ways. By the way, the Knight of Swords is an air sign indicator. You're an air sign. And the Knight of Swords, out of all four knights, is the knight that tends to get into fights. But I don't see you like literally getting into a fight. This is you getting upset with them, right? And you will have a few words for this person, and that's how that Knight of Swords will play out. And the Five of Swords, clarifying it, yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. The Five of Swords is when people slam the door into another person's face, when they have a few words. The Five of Swords is a card of like an ugly separation. So you know what, Libra, don't waste your time on this person. Don't waste your time, right? We do have the Five of Cups and Judgment here. So yeah, both of those two cards are associated with people coming back from the past. All right, the Five of Cups is a card of grief, regret, disappointment. So they may express grief to you, but you're going to be like, you know what, you can take your grief and shove it. Judgment is a card of somebody coming back from the past. So yeah, don't waste your time. Don't get too upset with them. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Libra, this week. We have Justice, clarified by the Ten of Swords, the Seven of Wands, clarified by the Queen of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, clarified by the Empress, and we have the Page of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You're in this reading 3 times, Libra. Right? But the first 3 cards that came out actually tell the whole story. But I decided to clarify because I wasn't sure about that Seven of Wands, and now it makes sense. You're going to be really, really focused on something. It's like you have a deadline and you need to meet that deadline. And there's going to be people, interfering, interrupting. And you're going to be like, you know what? Leave me alone. I need to finish this. I need to focus on this. And I'm not dealing with anybody else. That's how it feels. It's like do not disturb sign is going to be right next to your workplace. You're going to install the do not disturb sign right next to your work. Maybe you will like literally do something like that. Because I see you focusing on something. Like really, really zooming in on something. Really, it's like... And don't bother me. I need to do this. Don't bother me. Perhaps people will be like, hey, you want to go to this happy hour? Hey, you want to go to dinner? You want to go bowling with all of us after work? And you go like, nope, I need to finish this. Okay, that's how it feels. All right, but be nice, be polite, because people may get upset. The Ten of Swords and the Seven of Wands, these are kind of like, these are energies of a person who is like irritated. Because they're being interrupted all the time. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Libra. We have the Ace of Pentacles, clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, clarified by the Two of Pentacles, and we also have the Three of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What is it with you and Earth signs this week? The first spread had the King of Pentacles, right? The new love spread. This one has the Queen of Pentacles. It's a different situation. And I think it has something to do with work, business, and finances. Even though, as we just saw in the previous spread, I don't know if you watched it or not, but in the previous spread, you were like, leave me alone. But guess what? You still have an offer coming your way. An offer coming your way with that. And it's going to be coming from this Queen of Pentacles. Right? The Ace of Pentacles is the offer, and I believe it has something to do with finances, work, business, what have you, whatever it is that you do. All right? The Six of Pentacles right next to it, it is a card of generosity. It is a card of generosity, so it simply confirms that, yes, that Ace of Pentacles is directed at you, and this is going to be a generous offer. A generous offer, okay? You will have a decision to make, because the Queen of Swords, I believe that's you, right? And as I was clarifying the Queen of Swords, I simply asked how will Libra feel about this, and the Two of Pentacles showed up. So you'll be like, let me think about it. Right? And at the same time, yeah, I do not see you being rushed into this. Right? These are kind of slow energies on the table. Kind of. So I think they're going to make you an offer, and they're going to be like, you know what, yes, I understand it's something serious. You need to think about it. You need to wrap your head around it. So yeah, please take your time, but don't take too much. Right? So they may give you like a day or a couple of days or maybe 3 days or something like that. So you'll have time to think about it. Right? And the Three of Wands on the bottom of the deck. This card usually talks about somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision, and this decision is final, right? So, it could be, this card could be coming from this Queen of Pentacles. Perhaps they've made up their mind, they made a decision to extend this offer to you. Perhaps they had other candidates in mind, they were choosing between you and maybe another person or among multiple people, and they're going to choose you. They're going to select you. But at the same time, like I said, you will still need to think about it. Alright? So yeah, that's what you're not expecting, Libra, and that's what I have for you for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also comment and subscribe. And other than that, Libra, have an amazing week.